The year has almost ended, and this is the one video I wanted to make for such a long time. If I had to start learning English from zero, this is what I would do. So if you are here for the first time, my name is Dawson, and I'm doing this series of videos where I have to record a video outdoors so that I can build my confidence. And I think this is going to be the most challenging video for me because I'm at a wrong time right now. It's 4 in the evening and the ground is completely packed right now. And now that there are this many people, I'm honestly losing my confidence right now. But anyway, now that I'm here, I don't want to waste my time. So the first question I would ask myself, why do I want to learn English? Because once you have identified that, making the roadmap is very easy. Let's say I'm a student, so my life is completely different from a person who is seeking a job. And if I'm a housewife, my lifestyle would be completely different from a working woman. So once you have identified the reason why you want to learn English, make a roadmap accordingly. Second thing, I'll focus on output because what happens with a lot of beginners, they start focusing on grammar too much. I know that grammar is the fundamental of every language, so you should learn grammar, no doubt about that. But if you are waiting for the right time that once I have learned some certain chapters of grammar, only then I will start speaking fluently, then you are wrong here. And because of that, a lot of people are not even able to start. If you see, a lot of people are preparing for government exams, and even after preparing for years, they know perfect grammar. But are they able to speak fluently? Not at all. Why? Because they haven't built that muscle memory. And muscle memory simply means just repeating the same action. And if you are speaking out loud, if you are doing some output activity, then definitely your brain will get used to saying things in English. And I will try to let go of that judgment because in our mind there is this fear that whether I am speaking correct English or not. And what if people are going to laugh on me? So that's a very human thing to have. And only solution for that is again to build that muscle memory, because if you are able to identify your mistakes, only then you can work on them. So second thing would be focusing on output. Third, I will try to have some kind of accountability partner. It could be somebody in real life, it could be somebody on the internet. And what I mean by accountability partner is that there would be somebody who knows what I'm doing regularly. So for example, I can join some English learning community where somebody can give me some certain task and they can give me instant feedback. Or I can also start a YouTube channel where I will have to document my days regularly, what I'm doing. I have seen on the internet these days, a lot of people have started documenting their English learning journey. And if you go and watch my first video too, I also started for this particular reason. I also wanted to talk about the media I was consuming. And once I started uploading regular videos, there was a proof to go and check my progress, that where I was 6 months ago and where I am after 2 years. So starting a YouTube channel can also be your accountability partner. And third one is that I would not try to shy away from my mistakes. Instead, I will try to identify them and work on them. Once you have started learning certain chapters of grammar and when you are trying to use them in real life and still you are making those mistakes, be mindful of that. Let's say I have to describe something from past and I'm fumbling with that. I'm not able to come up with sentences quickly. What can I do here? I will try to identify those mistakes, that how can I improve it? Maybe I can take help of ChatGPT or the accountability partner I mentioned earlier. And if I have joined some kind of English learning community, then I will try to be vocal there. I will try to ask as many questions as possible. And the next thing I would do is try to listen to good speakers and keep my resources as limited as possible. Like you can choose 3 or 4 people. It could be a podcast, a conversational video, or some kind of old interviews. I love Shah Rukh Khan, so when I was learning this language, I used to listen to his interviews a lot, on a loop even. Sometimes I would listen to the same 15-minute video multiple times. And what it does, that you get familiar with their voice, you are able to identify their mannerism. And I think copying their mannerism is also important factor. So keep your resources very limited, choose a few speakers and stick with them. And the last thing which I talk about almost in every video, that I would try to surround myself with English language from everywhere. And what I mean by surrounding myself with English language is that first I will replace all kinds of entertainment in English language. I will start small, whatever things I'm interested in. Let's say if I like watching cricket, then instead of watching Hindi commentary, I would prefer English. If I like watching gaming content, then it is very simple. There are tons of videos out there and multiple YouTubers who only speak in English. So slowly I'll try to change the language of my media consumption. And once I have done that, automatically the environment is created, because we all know that how much time we are spending online. So that's what I would do if I started learning English in 2026. Instead of being worried about my fluency, I'll try to be consistent and try to learn new things regularly. And the most important one, try to get rid of that fear of speaking outside. If you have any other questions, if you want me to talk about anything particular, then leave a few comments. And if you want to learn English online in a very friendly community, in one-on-one or group classes, then you can reach out to me on my number and we can start learning together. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this challenge.